Hi friends, welcome back. If you first time here, my name is Veronica, and in today's video I will show you how I did create that beautiful cutting board. It's perfect for fall decoration. I make a double side, so I hope you excited, and let's start crafting. Off camera I put clear gesso on both sides of my little cutting board, and next step will be covered both of sides with white paint, and I will use some sponge dabber for it. Our one side is covered with white paint. Now I will use my hair dryer to speed the drying process, and I will repeat exactly the same thing with sponge dabber and one white paint on another side. Okay, both of sides are painted and dry, and now it's time to do a little bit decoupage on my cutting board. I did prepare some rice paper. I'm trying to decide which image I like on my decoration. I'm thinking about that teacup or maybe this one. So I need to think a bit. And on other side I have image like this, and I will decoupage it like this, and here make some decorations. So let's start. So I decide go with this image. All the images are lovely. I can use them in different projects, like some coasters, some ornaments. Plenty crafts could be made with that images. I'll try get rid of the most, how much paper I can, the most I can. So I try to go close to the cup, but not to break the image. Okay. Okay, I'm happy. All right. I will use some Mod Podge and glue my rice paper to cutting board. I'm using number 12 filbert brush to spread the glue on the cutting board. And roughly on the middle I placing my image, gently tapping with my fingers so the image can stick to the surface. Now I will put thinner layer of Mod Podge on top of my image to make sure it's stay in place. I think that's enough. Now I will dry that with a hair dryer and then decoupage other image on another side. So image is glue and dry, and I did change my mind about this image on another side. It's really pretty and I love it, but I will keep that for some craft project on Christmas time, because oranges, pine cones, they screaming for me more Christmas than autumn. So I will choose another image from this paper, and I think I will choose something with a pumpkin, so it's scream fall. Okay. And now again I will use my hair dryer to dry that glue faster, so I can go with next step. Alright, both of sides nice and dry, so they present like this. Now I will create some lovely colors, so we can add some splatter around for a lovely decoration. And I will start with using some medium yellow and deep violet to create orangey goldy rusty color. We don't need much, it's just for splatter. Perfect. Whoops. I will scoop that paint. I will use for the splatter fan brush. You can use as well a toothbrush. Maybe I will use it both. We will see how happy I am with my splatter if I wanna change tools. So I'm adding a bit of water to my paint. It should be consistency of melted ice cream. Cannot be too thin, as not too thick and not too thin. So melted ice cream consistency. And I will suggest test first on a side, so you make sure you will not make mess on your project. And I will tap with my finger on top of the brush, and beautiful little dots will start arrive. And don't worry if the splatter go on my image, I like it this way too. I will clean my brush so I don't have that color on it, and I would like to add, we will see, maybe plain orange. I will add a little bit yellow to that orange to make more warm, just a little bit. Mix them together. Again, wetting my brush. And little test. This one needs a little too much water in it, so I'm adding a little bit more paint. Okay, and adding few orange splashes. Perfect. Cleaning my brush again, and this time I wanna do splatter just few of them with little bit burnt umber, and I wanna add little dash of lamp black to my color to make really dark brown. Not much, that's just a little dash. Okay, so that's the color. Again, little bit water to that. It's a bit too much water on that brush, so I'm tapping on some napkin and I test on a side, and now I'm adding to my project. Okay, both of sides ready. I change on this side, I add some plain burnt umber and mixed with leftover dark whatever it was left on my palette. So I changed that color for my splatter and I absolutely love it. And I think I will add few more rusty splatter on this side. So that color was created with medium yellow and some deep violet color. I think it's missing a bit. Okay. Maybe few with that burnt umber. Okay. Now I add dark color around sides of my cardboard. Cardboard free. I will do that with burnt umber and a little pinch of black. Use my palette knife, please, it's too much. Way too much black. Now a little bit more burnt umber. And a little dark brown and black. And I will use a smaller sponge ladder to apply the paint in cardboard. So I'm cardboard on both sides, so I don't need to repeat. Now, with the help of transfer paper, I will put Happy Fall You All text on one side and Hello Artum on other side of cutting board. Now I will be using lamp black and little bit water, so we make the paint like kind of ink consistency, and we trace the letter. and I will be using 3/0 round brush. It's really detail brush, small. Okay. So on this side will be Hello Atom. You scared using paint and a paintbrush, you can always use a permanent marker. You will go back a few times, make that text a little bit wider, the letter more wider. Okay, now I will dry that and repeat with happy fall you all on other side. Both of side ready. Happy fall you all. Hello Atom. And now I will add some crackles. I will be using Paint Art Rondom Crackle Varnish. I will start with jar with number 1, apply layer on my image on both of sides and let it dry for about half an hour, and then I will apply the part number 2. I want my crackles be on the part where the image is, so it's okay if it's good a little bit further than the image, I don't mind, but mainly I want them be on the middle of my cutting board. Apply on both of sides. Now I will use that little jar to put a cutting board so it's not touching my desk, and leave it to dry for half hour and come back with next step. Now it's a bit longer than half hour. My varnish, crackle varnish number 1 layer, it's a bit sticky, but that's how it's supposed to be. Now I will apply part number 2 of my varnish, and this part you can speed up drying process with the hair dryer. So now I will speeding my drying process using a hair dryer. Now I will dust a little bit micra powder over my image. That's a bronze color. When I do that, you will see more. I can see my crackles already here, but when I add that powder, will be able to see them too. I will be using some soft little makeup brush. Before I start adding little decorations, I nearly forgot, I need to first varnish my cutting board, and I will be using satin varnish for that. I will do that on both of sides, and when it's dry I will do little decorations. So the twine is ready. Now I will glue some artificial leaves here, and on other side I will try to make some lovely bow. So my decorative cutting board is ready. That's the first side with the leaves, other side with the beautiful bow. So I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget hit like button, that will help me a lot. And I hope you come back for more art and craft videos. So until next time, bye!